Fable dropped some new gameplay at Gamescom. It's 18 minutes. I'm gonna speed through this shit. 1.2. Are you gonna stream your reaction? You're not allowed to stream. We'll react to it. Well, no, I can't stream it live, but once it's on YouTube, yeah, we'll react to it when it's on YouTube. We'll break it down tomorrow. But yeah, new Fable gameplay. Let's see what it's about. Tomorrow's gonna be insufferable. Yeah. Be careful who you follow tomorrow.
Hi there, I'm Connor Cross, art director at Playground Games, and today I'm excited
I love this art direction
to show you a brand new gameplay demo of Fable. In this demo, we're going to show you an early quest in the game. You'll see cinematics, exploration, choices, and combat. Exactly how you'll experience it when we launch next year on February 23rd.
Rockstar said you could stream it. Last I checked this morning, they said you couldn't. Let me see. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I care enough to live stream it. Like it's not going nowhere. Let's see. Quick clarification, you are free to live stream an extended look from 3 p.m. EST on August 27th, provided you adhere to the platform-specific guidance and you do not simply restream or repost the unedited video in full without context or commentary. Oh, so you can technically react to it. I'm gonna wait to be safe, though. I don't really care that much. It said 3. I might not even start streaming until like maybe 4 or 5 because I gotta go to the gym, y'all. So there will be no shortage of opinions on this game tomorrow. Y'all can do without mine for a little bit.
Magnificent backdrop of Albion's capital city, Bowerstone.
Unhinged takes tomorrow. Yeah, I predict. I don't know who's gonna do it, but I predict tomorrow there are going to be some content creators that are probably gonna say some things and do some things that they're gonna regret years down the road. Like they're gonna make like some of the like one of my favorite dumbass quotes is the Order 1886 is a victim of racism. That's one of my favorite fucking quotes from that dumbass. It's gonna be those level of quotes. Man, this shit, my wife could not get pregnant. We saw that Netflix gameplay. We went to the doctor. All of a sudden, she said she felt a tingle. She was pregnant, bro. Like,
Bowerstone is home to over.
You said who the fuck said that? I'm not clowning them up. Don't worry about it.
NPCs. They all have their own jobs, traits, hobbies, families, and homes. And you can interact with every single one of them. Bowerstone is huge, with over 130 homes and more than 30 businesses to be found across the city.
Sheesh. Look at this art direction.
And of course, you can go inside all of them. I'm currently in the Market District, which, as the name implies,
GTA 6 made her ovulate.
If you're interested in changing your appearance, Crown Hairdressers is over on the right, and up on the left.
I also predict tomorrow for the Rockstar event, there's gonna be a small portion, maybe potentially even big, but I think probably small portion of GTA fans who are going to be upset that they're not going to show anything in relation to GTA Online. Because keep in mind, they've been saying since day one, this will be a single player experience. GTA Online for 6 is coming later, but there are going to be people who are going to complain because people don't read. They're going to, man, what the fuck? I only care about the T Grizzly server. What the fuck that shit at, bro?
Please, Butterfield Market's high-end tailors.
I'm ready for the jokes to fly tomorrow.
This isn't my first visit to Bowerstone. In fact, I've been quite busy between heroics. I've already purchased a home and stuff.
This is medieval GTA.
And I've helped out a few of the locals, as there are many people in Albion in need of a hero. Hero!
That's just your name, Hero?
Let's go and check in on my family. This handsome chap is Elliot, my spouse.
Oh yeah, it is playing on ultra graphics. I didn't even peep right there.
Hobbies, routine,
keep in mind, this is compressed though. It still looks good, but this is compressed because of YouTube. So it looks better on your monitor.
He's not scripted set dressing. He has emergent behavior powered by real-time systems. And he lives here with me and our daughter Daisy.
Where did babies come from?
Homes come in many different shapes, sizes, and prices. And all of them are richly detailed and full.
It's cool to see that this stuff is there for people who want to immerse themselves, but I just want to be a terrorist.
Right, back to our story. So far, I've been searching for the Heroes Guild, a traditional home of heroes in Albion. I'm looking for someone to help our grandma and village, who've been turned to stone by Isabel, the mysterious hero in a red cloak. The guild has been locked so far, but I recently acquired a key from my
and a whore. I want to be a whore.
All right, Con.
There's Shout out to Treason with the super chat. He said $100 to finish the game in 2 weeks and drive around the map. No DLC, no multiplayer, no disc to these people. Yeah, that's a good prediction. I predict most people will probably finish it within a week or two. Not because there's not a lot of content in the single player, but because they'll speed run it. They'll play it all day and night, and then they'll complain there's no content. They'll be like, man, that shit overrated, bro. Like, nah, you need to go outside. The facial animations are really nice.
Welcome to the Heroes Guild, home of the legendary guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
Real snore mechanics? What up, Apex?
Mother?
I don't want none of this story spoiled. I just want to see the gameplay. I'm praying for you tomorrow. I know them GTA fans gonna go crazy for anyone with a different opinion. Maybe if they, but on the flip side, what if they show and people aren't that impressed?
Oh, right.
Used to tell.
You'll work it out.
And what about you?
Don't like to talk about that.
Damn, they spoiling the whole fucking story.
Into them. And we're about to meet Billy, part-time playwright and full-time orphan, who's bringing Humphrey her latest script.
What's going on here?
Oh my gosh, a new hero. Mind if I take notes?
Yo, that voice does not match the kid. What the fuck?
Your nose out, mate. Slick Ronnie sent us.
JG doing Wilt numbers on Twitter tomorrow. Yeah, he gonna argue with everybody. I predict whatever they show, I'll probably like it. Cause like no matter what I say, I stand on the fact that like if you actually listen to what I say, my stance has always been I think that GTA 6 will be a good game. It's just like people got to stop letting the imagination run wild. Like I would be shocked if I see anything less than an 8, but I would also be shocked if I see a 10 out of 10. And that's because in my opinion, those are rare. But because I'm not like glazing the game, people swear that I'm hating, but I think it'll be good, whatever they show. It's just how good.
This doesn't need to get violent.
Whoa, giving villains a chance to save themselves? So heroic.
Wrong. Ronnie owns those deeds now. Legally, the guild's hers. So that means you're trespassing.
Get somewhere safe!
Take that. Got it. It's all so real. Are you pissed?
Don't forget YouTube chat saying don't switch up when GTA 6 comes out. I do think it's funny that some people think that it's like not possible for some people not to be interested in it. Yo, these graphics are fucking insane. This game is gonna be easily one of the best looking games of 27. I'll say that much. Yeah, the combat looks really fluid too. Yeah, we'll make you eat those words.
Whoa, that was so authentic. You're the real deal. And I thought I'd read up on all the heroes. So which one are you?
I'm the hero of Bry Hill.
I don't know where that is, but I bet they're proud of having you as the hero.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, right. I have Mr. Golden's script. It's the first step of my 3-step plan. Write the musical, get Mr. Golden to star in the musical.
I hope this game is optimized. This game almost looks too good to be true. It looks too damn good.
Best of luck with that.
Thanks, hero. You didn't like the first 4 drafts, but I think I've nailed the 5th. Anyway, I bet you have some hero business, so I'm just gonna wait here for Mr. Golden. He has to come out.
Fable always had combat like this? Yeah. From my understanding, yeah. Always had like a bunch of different abilities you can do and shit.
But I've got these to recover. Before I do, I have a skill point to spend. You earn these throughout the game as you progress through quests and explore the open world.
Skill points.
Here's a brief glimpse of our skill tree, where I'm going to spend my skill point on
Big boy
blades.
skill tree. We like it.
Great for crowd control. I'll equip it now. As you've seen, you never know when you'll end up in a fight. I'm also able to upgrade my weapons with new combos and abilities using special magical gems known as willstones, which can be found across the world. Ronnie's pub is in Copperbottom, home of Bowerstone's working class. It suffers from poverty and unemployment, and it's very cramped and crowded.
Oh shit, they got the hood of this bitch? Okay. When this shit come out, this is the first place I'm going. I'm going to the trenches, bruh. I'm finna rob everybody. I'm about to be a whole supervillain. I'm about to tax the trenches, bro.
So I'll use my wisp to help us navigate there.
I'm about to give me a project, bitch.
If I had time, I could head into the Painted Prince, a tattoo parlor. In Fable, you can choose how you look, but it's your actions that determine what people think about you. If you wanted, you could even influence the economy in this area.
R the whole game.
Good question. What type of hero do you want to be?
I'm not trying to be no hero. I'm trying to fuck shit up.
Here we are, Ronnie's pub, the poorhouse. I'll ask around and see if there's a way to get those deeds back.
The game is Fable. It's a new preview.
To the guild yet, or what?
What do you want? Best not be a beer.
Well, the barmaid's clearly not a fan.
Anyone seen my ransom note practice? Oi, you.
That haircut is
Got
nasty.
business with Ronnie or what?
Ronnie 2K?
You tell me.
Me? To tell you? I think that's a bit above my pay grade, pal. You'll have to chat to the big dog on the door. She knows Ronnie's schedule.
Thanks.
Nobody told you, shout out to you for putting in pain the last week. This not as easy.
We don't care about manners.
Hey, it's gaming season. We trying to put in work. We trying to grow the podcast. We also trying to grow our platforms. That means we can't be lazy. So, you know, I appreciate the kind words, and I appreciate people who show up too. The numbers steadily be going up. Oh shit.
Feedback for me, by the way. I'm on a work experience placement. If I don't make it here, I've got to slum it with the Yorkshire gangs, you know?
Would you move to Cleveland for 10 million?
Swearing more, arsehole?
Blimey.
It's not possible to move into Cleveland.
Cheers, hero.
Cleveland is guarded by a walled fortress as large as Ba Sing Se, all metal, with super mutants standing outside of it and Krogans and shit. You can't get in. Nobody gets in. Nobody gets out. That's why I be laughing when people be like, "Oh, I'm watching your stream from Cleveland." No, you're not. They don't have internet.
Good for you.
The internet in Cleveland is niggas they drill holes in their house and they put string through it and they put it through the cup and you put your ear into the cup and that's how you talk on the phone and shit. Hello, it's from the outside of Cleveland. That's how they talk. They don't got cell phones out there.
On new clients right now. You got an appointment.
We're on the clock, so this time I'll pay to get through. Although, you can approach this obstacle in a bunch of ways.
Can you choose your character in Fable? Yeah, you get to create your own character. If you go on YouTube, they have a whole breakdown of the customization. It's one of their earlier dev diaries. Super, super customizable. You can make a black character. This is just the character they have on the screen.
You look the other way.
What's wrong with you? Everything.
I'll look whichever way you tell me to,
Everything.
mate.
And everything in between.
Make yourself at home, but not too at home. No touching the boss's stuff. She'll be with you shortly.
If I had the guild deeds, where would I stash them?
All right, we get this. I want to see some more combat. No story shit. Oh, here we go.
Should have warned
Look,
you.
there's a black guy right there. Look at him, handsome too.
Humphrey should have warned you not to fuck with me, hero. Bit late now. Sort him out.
Where's your gift now?
He shot.
That's the intern, you twat.
It's time to try out our new spell, Blades, which is great for crowd control.
Oh, you could be Jubilee.
I'm currently playing on Legend mode, one of our harder difficulties, which is for players who want a more demanding combat challenge, and I'll need to make use of all the tools in my arsenal if I want to succeed.
Of course, the only black dude died. Yeah, chill.
Weapons and upgrades, all of which combine to create a loadout tailored to how you want to deal with combat encounters.
You could parry the axe. What the heck? Hey, yo, I might be a new Fable fan. TBH never put me on. To be fair, this is a reboot. This is not a continuation of like the older ones. This is them rebooting the series. So like, this is actually a good point to jump in. This game, it looks really good. This man, she's just making him snort shit. What the fuck? I think maybe like the sword could have a little more oomph to it. The axe does, but the sword could have a little more oomph to it. I can see I'm probably not gonna play on the hard. So like if you missed it, they said they're playing on the hardest difficulty. I don't know if I'll play on the hardest difficulty because it looks like they're just making the enemy super tanky, and I don't want to deal with that. Not with this type of game.
Now I've got the guild deeds, I need to get them back to Humphrey. Hopefully, that'll shake off his hangover for long enough to help me save my village. But we don't have time for that today. So I've shown you Fable-style weaving combat and how you need to use your whole arsenal to deal with enemies on different difficulties. We saw new spells in action and unlocked one from the skill tree. I met Humphrey and recovered the guild deeds. We saw how even the little choices can affect people's opinions of you and build your wider reputation.
That's the preview. If you want to watch like the story stuff in there, I just didn't want to be spoiled by that. Here, I'm gonna drop that shit in there. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat if you want to check out the rest of it. Boom. There's new Tomb Raider gameplay. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. Let's save page. Boom. Okay. Inject that sword and sorcery into my veins. That sword and sorcery shit. Yeah. We got an update on one of the games that was announced at Gamescom yesterday. One of the biggest announcements. It's coming from HoYoverse, the creators of Genshin Impact. It's called Nodusfall. People are saying it looks like a combination of like Monster Hunter and Elden Ring. A lot of people have been asking about it, and they want to know whether or not it's a gacha game or anything else in between. So we got this article from this interview from PC Gamer. They said Nodusfall is a free-to-play, but it is an atypical gacha game. Characters are not obtained through random draws. If you watched the Nodusfall trailer during Gamescom's opening night and liked it like me, though the combo of Elden Ring's aesthetic and Monster Hunter's fights sounded awesome, but were worried about selling your soul to the god of gacha. Nodusfall isn't your visual departure for HoYoverse, swapping the vibrant anime aesthetic for something gloomier. It also represents the partial change in the business model. According to the developers, Nodusfall will be a free-to-play long-term game. What we can share at this time is that characters are not obtained through random draws. We hope to allow players to unlock the core gameplay experience through continued play. Cosmetic monetization is an important avenue we will be considering. In my hands-on, the 4 available characters could be customized with different outfits, hairstyles, and accessories, and I can imagine folks dropping some cash on some new fits for their boss slaying crew. But it's a relief to know that I won't need to go through RNG hell or wipe out my bank account just to play as a surly warrior who can transform into a dual-wielding giant. I hope that this is a co-op Monster Hunter, Elden Ring, big fight type of game that you can play with friends online, and it's 100% free to play that experience, and they keep it cosmetics. If they do, I don't fucking care. As long as I can unlock the characters through like the story mode and doing missions, I'm cool with this shit. It's just my gut has a hard time believing that they'll actually do this. I feel like they're going to find some other bullshit way to nickel and dime people. So I'm still sleeping with one eye open. They got to drop a dev diary for me to believe. But I do like the aesthetic of the game. I do. Cosmetic stores are fine. It's just the other shit. It's just the other shit. I'm still sleeping with one eye open. But if you haven't seen the trailer, I think this is it right here. Check it out. My older brother's going to freak out when this game releases. I remember him playing this when I was young. You talking about Fable? Here's the trailer if you haven't seen it for Nodusfall. This is one of the bigger games coming out of Gamescom. Temu Elden Ring. We got some sad news, ladies and gentlemen. That was some good news from HoYoverse. Let's go ahead and get the mood going here. Switch the music up here. Ladies and gentlemen, 1047 Games have done the unthinkable. The creators of Splitgate, the failed Splitgate, released Splitgate 2. It failed. They took it offline, re-released it as Splitgate Arena, where they removed all the features that made Splitgate 2, and basically made it Splitgate 1 with better graphics. It failed. They said, damn, we 0 for 3. What can we do? That's when out of nowhere they announced Impulse, a game clearly inspired by movement shooters such as Titanfall 2. It failed. And they've just released us. These niggas went 0 for 4. Looking like J.R. Smith in the playoffs. They took it to Twitter to announce their next move, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have some difficult news to share. We're ending active development on Impulse and Splitgate Arena. They killing 2 games today and once. This is a hard update for us to write. We love these games and we know this will be disappointing and frustrating for a lot of people. No, it won't. We don't play this shit, nigga. The reality is that neither the game is generating enough revenue to support the ongoing costs for dedicated servers. We have continued covering those costs because we wanted to give both games every opportunity to grow, but we have reached the point where it's no longer sustainable. We have loved working on these games, playing them and building them with the community, and we wish we could continue supporting them. We do not want to do this simply to shut the games down. We believe people should be able to keep playing the games they love even after active development ends. The original Splitgate launched 7 years ago. When its dedicated servers went offline last year, we moved peer-to-peer so people could keep playing. It remains playable today, including on console. Wherever technically possible, we want that to be true for every game we make. W to them for at least doing that. I'll give them that. So we have reworked Impulse and Splitgate Arena Reloaded to support peer-to-peer support. On Thursday, September 3rd, both games will move to peer-to-peer hosting with a server browser. Dedicated servers and matchmaking will shut down, but players will still be able to host matches, find games, and play with friends forever. Impulse will also receive 1 new map and lower its price across all regions. This will be the final version of Impulse. Active development may be ending, but we'll still be playing Impulse and Splitgate Arena Reloaded and hanging out in Discord. If you see us in a lobby, come say hi. These niggas will not be in Discord. So what's next for 1047 Games? We started 1047 Games 10 years ago because we love video games. Since then, more than 25 million people have played our games, and many of the people we've met along the way have become lifelong friends. After 10 years of focusing on live service shooters, our focus is changing. What we build next may look different from what people expect from 1047 Games, but what has not changed is that we are here. We love making games, and we have learned a lot over the years, and we will carry those lessons into our next thing. To everyone who worked on Splitgate and Impulse, including those no longer at 1047, thank you. You put years of your lives into them, and we are grateful for what you helped us build. This is worse than anything Concord did. Yeah, we should be putting this shit on the Concordian timeline. And to everyone who played, gave us feedback, made videos, and argued about balance changes, discovered ridiculous movement tech, or brought friends into a lobby, thank you for being part of this with us. Thank you for the last 10 years. We'll see you in the server browser. We will not be there. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and switch the mood up, man. So why did 1047 Games fail? First of all, can I go ahead and say this? Whatever you're working on, we don't care. You're 0 for 4, my nigga. Your best chance of surviving would have been Splitgate 1. Splitgate 1 was actually a really good game. I made videos about it. Nobody played it until a big white streamer shouted it out. Then everybody wanted to play it, but whatever. It got successful. What unfortunately happened to Splitgate is, if y'all remember, at its peak, that's when free-to-play Halo Infinite came out and everybody left Splitgate because Splitgate is inspired by Halo. A lot of people were like, well, why play the bootleg version when I can play the real thing and it's for free? And it sucks because what happened to Splitgate is not fair. It got killed by the Big Daddy Halo, and Halo Infinite's multiplayer at that point was not fucking good. Splitgate 2 was just not what it needed to be. It was a hero shooter. It was okay, but I knew it wasn't gonna have longevity. It'd be fun for like 3 months, and then we keep it pushing. Then this dumbass got on the TV, and he wore a "Make a FPS Great Again" hat. This is, if anything, this should be studied at universities on how not to run a business. Donald Trump is the most unpopular president in U.S. history, in modern U.S. history at least. The second most unpopular president in modern U.S. history, for those unaware, take a guess. Donald Trump in his 2016 run. Even the right is not fucking with him right now because he's poisoning the food supply. We can't eat salads. We can't eat meat. We can't eat yogurt, butter. They out here dispelling science. Niggas are scared to go to the doctor. We live in a Looney Tune ass world. I can go on a whole rant about this. What's the point of it though? Knowing that people hate this motherfucker for the most part, the dumbest thing you could do is get on stage. I don't care if it was a political, because he said it wasn't a political stance. He said he was just making a joke. My nigga, jokes are funny. You're not funny. Your job is to get on stage and talk about your game and then be quiet. And on top of that, when he got on stage and tried to be funny, he also shat on the competition. Now, I'm not a fan of Call of Duty nowadays and other things, but Call of Duty's still here. Call of Duty's been in the game for 20 years. Call of Duty is the LeBron James of FPS, whether you like it or not. You don't need to be talking about LeBron. You need to be worried about if you can guard AJ DeBonsa. You're a rookie, buddy. You need to be worried about, can you guard, what's the name, Boozer, Caleb Wilson. That's your competition, not LeBron. And unfortunately, this might be the first game we've ever seen that failed because of a fucking hat. Clap it up for this nigga. What a dumbass. And then you also have the problem that 1047 Games, if you guys are working on another game, I hope it's original. Ethos brought it up in the podcast, and I didn't even think about it until he brought it up. They also have a creativity problem. They are creatively bankrupt. Splitgate 1 and 2 is just Halo and Portal. Impulse is just Titanfall 2. But the thing is, those games don't do anything better than what the predecessors did, the games they're inspired by. So whatever you're working on, it needs to be original and it needs to be good. It needs to be your idea. That being said, I hate to say this, I don't care what you're working on. It's gonna have to be fucking amazing. It's gonna have to blow people out the water. 4 chances isn't enough. I don't know about y'all. We gave them niggas 4 chances. How many more do you need? At this point, if you're an investor, you deserve to be robbed. That's what 1047 Games is. The gaming industry finesses. You should know, if you invest in this company, there is a high probability you're not gonna see a return. But there is also a high probability your game's gonna end up on a peer-to-peer server browser. These motherfuckers got the nerve to talk about, we'll see you on the server browser. No, you won't. You don't even see us on the dedicated. What makes you think I want to run on a peer-to-peer? What is this, fucking 2008? Nobody in 2026 and beyond is trying to scream, this nigga got host. Host, host. You only beat me because of host. The Xbox 360 was a long time ago. Get this shit the fuck out of here. As far as I'm concerned, pack them up. 1047 Games, we smoking on you, nigga. Bye. What up, King Ken? Next news. You did it to yourself. That's the worst part, man. More positive news. Let's switch up the gears. Reviews have come out for multiple games today, starting with Star Wars Zero Company, the new tactical Star Wars game set in, I believe it's set towards the end of the Clone Wars, and there's even an appearance by Anakin. You get to do a mission with them. As you can see, it's looking like South Beach out here. Nothing but 10s, 9s, and 8s. We're currently sitting at an 85 overall Metacritic and an 87 overall OpenCritic. People are loving it. Clap it up. I will be adding this one to the Steam wish list. I'll probably get it when it's on sale because I do want to play it eventually, but it's not a priority for me. I believe Ethos will be responsible for playing this on the podcast and talking about it. And if he's not aware of it, I'll be sure to remind him. So yeah, if you're looking for a tactical game set in the Star Wars universe with a really good story, this is the one for you. Shout out to Star Wars. Another one. This is the one I will be playing starting tomorrow. I thought I was going to play today, but unfortunately it took me 2 hours to beat that goddamn boss. Renaissance: A Plague's Tale Legacy, a prequel to the current Plague's Tale series. The last one was Requiem, a classic. Got nominated for Game of the Year. Fucking awesome game. It's been getting nothing but 9s, 10s, and 8s, with the lowest score being a 6 from IGN, because them niggas always got to be different. Currently is sitting at an 85 overall Metacritic. Another banger. IGN review is interesting. I haven't watched it. I'm gonna have to watch it and see what they bitch about. But people have been loving it. I wanted to report that I also beat that stupid ball tombstone before the patch with the BBL show. Nice. This one is a little bit different. The other 2 games were more story-driven stealth action games. This one looks more like an action game. with puzzles. It looks like an action puzzle game, so something in the realm of like God of War. And it's a prequel to the first 2 games, so if you never played them, I vouch for it. The series is fucking great. It's underrated. Can't wait for that game. I'm on it tomorrow. We're gonna start it tomorrow. And supposedly it's only 15 to 20 hours. So you know we love that. We love that. We love a game that ends. It's so sad. I tried to introduce my friend to story games. I told him to try Cyberpunk, but he said no, it's not live service. It's crazy. But I mean, your friend proves the point of why live service games continue to get made. Why your friend is an example of why we're on the Concordian timeline. And it proves that social media is not real, because your friend is probably not on social media, right? If you go on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, people hate live service games. But in the real world, people who just work a regular 9 to 5, they love them live service games. Crack fiends, boy. Helldivers update. Let's go. Love a game that ends in 10 to 15. Perfect. Should I play the first game or just play Requiem? If you want to play the older ones, in my opinion, skip the first game. Just watch a summary on YouTube and play Requiem, because Requiem is just so much vastly better than the first game. It's not even fucking funny. Just go straight to Requiem. Requiem's a modern classic in my opinion. If you're fans of the Xbox 360 era RPGs, Blue Dragon has been stuck on the Xbox 360 for 20 years, but no longer. A fantastic unofficial PC port unlocks the frame rate, goes 4K, and even adds mod support. What's the word on this? When Final Fantasy creator, I don't know how to say his name, left Square Enix in the early 2000s, he started a new studio, Mistwalker, to keep making RPGs. For the last 20 years, every single one of his games, with the exception of Fantasian, has been stuck on the defunct console or another, never ported or re-released. And that's a shame, because some of them are great RPGs. Or shall I say, it was a shame until now, because as of Friday, Blue Dragon will be playable on PC thanks to a fan-made port that's likely far more impressive than the official release we've ever gotten. Blue, a static recompilation of the Dragon Quest inspired JRPG, follows the footsteps of the unofficial Sonic Unleashed PC port that proved how effective fan-made ports can be. This project cleverly translates the original game code to run natively on modern PCs, but doesn't include any of the original assets to avoid copyright issues. For those who are on console, this is another benefit to PC. Fans make unofficial ports to the console. Like, you can get an unofficial port of Sonic, Jak and Daxter, but they don't use the original assets like they said, so there's no copyright issue, so you can download and play it for free. Yeah, that Lost Odyssey port. You just gotta know where to look. The technique has proven so popular that it inspired a wave of AI vibe-coded ports that don't take the time or care to thoroughly adapt the original game to PC. But in spite of that, the good projects like the recent Zelda Twilight Princess port have made it one of the most exciting things happening in gaming right now. My standards have always been pretty high when it comes to stuff like this. I make quality products, says Tom, the programmer behind ReBlue, as well as ReXGlue, a tool set meant to help developers create more recompilations of Xbox 360 games like Blue Dragon. Where's the download link though, bro? They didn't include the link. I don't care about all the specifications and shit like that. Man, look at them. They don't even want to include the link. I'll put a fucking link. Let's see. Blue. So like the reason I brought this one up is because Blue Dragon was one of my favorite games on Xbox 360, but it's been stuck there. But now you can play it for free if you're looking for something to play. Where is the link? Where this shit at? Damn, nobody dropping the fucking link. Hey, y'all might have to look for that shit yourself. I don't want to look too hard. Not 100%. It says it drops August 28th. Oh, it's not done. Am I bugging? It was at the bottom of the article. Boom, boom. Copyright issues. Doom. They need to get Saints Row 1 off the Xbox 360 next. I forgot that shit is locked behind there. Yeah, it is locked. Yeah, you might be right. That's my fault. Boom, boom. This is the same fucking article. Boom, boom. My fault. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, it's not out. That's why there's no link. My fault. Studio died, so it's staying there. Well, look out for it if you want it. If you like, also another thing to look out for, if you like Crocs, I got mine on. Not in sport mode, but I got them on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is doing a collaboration with Crocs. Who copping? September. They got the Yami Yugis, the Seto Kaibas, the Dark Magician, and the Blue-Eye White Dragon. Who copping? Boom, 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 boom. They probably gonna cost like $100. Is there a price on this? Let's see. Boom. What would you rate Blue Dragon out of 10? I give it an 8. I don't think it's like a classic, but I do think it's underrated. It's a game that got lost because it was on the 360. Because you gotta remember, the Xbox wasn't known, and it's still not known for JRPGs. And they knew it, so they hired him to come in and bring in a JRPG, and I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. Did it age well? I don't know, but I remember I really liked it. It's only $5 on the Xbox store right now. People should cop it. Yeah, if y'all trying to get these Yu-Gi-Oh! Crocs, you know, they drop September. I'm not gonna lie, the black and white joints is kind of fire. What I heard was solid. It's a solid. It's just know it's turn-based. Do you have early access to NBA 2K27? No, I would have been playing it. I'm not paying. I didn't get into the. I applied for the creator program, but I didn't get an email. I've made too many videos shitting on Ronnie, so I'm pretty sure they know they're not gonna approve me. And I'm not paying $150 to play the game. I'll play on September 4th. I'm not paying $100. I'll pay $70 for it and keep it moving. Xbox insiders will soon be able to create digital versions of their physical games. The rumors are true. The future of video games has been a hot topic in the last few months, largely fueled by Sony's highly controversial out-of-the-blue announcement that it will no longer make disc-based PS5 games around January 2028. We don't know what Xbox's future plans are in that department, but Microsoft has at least now officially unveiled a new digitalization feature that effectively allows players to create digital copies of their games. Details of this were first revealed in a report from The Verge earlier this summer, and it will enter its testing phase on August 31st for Xbox insiders. Microsoft didn't share too much detail about how this will all work, but it said that thousands of titles will be supported at launch, including most disc-based Xbox One and Xbox Series games. Players can claim a digital entitlement by inserting a supported disc into the Xbox One or the Series X console and launching the game. Microsoft rolled in the store, Xbox Wire. Once the entitlement is claimed, you can experience the benefits of digital, including Xbox Play Anywhere and the cloud saving. I'm gonna be honest, this is a W, but it should have been a thing since forever. Like, the bigger conversation should be, why on Xbox and PlayStation was this never a thing? Where if you buy the disc and I put the disc in, why was I not able to download the digital version for free and then I could just keep the disc in my closet? This is what it should have always been in the first fucking place. It's not like me downloading the digital version cost them anything. So, like, although it's a W, it should be really more about a conversation about, like, why wasn't this a thing in the first place, you know? Why are content creators buying a $150 edition? I'm confused. Because they love 2K. It's the only game they play, really. And GTA 6. And a lot of their content is surrounded around. You gotta keep in mind, like, my channel is based around my personality. Their channels are based around playing 2K. And right now is the best time for their channel to grow because they can get the latest information, latest tips and tricks, best builds and stuff like that. Being a 2K creator is the ghetto, basically. You got about 3 months to grow. From about July, when the rumors first start coming out, till about October is how you grow as a content creator in the 2K space. And then after that, it falls flat because most people by November, December, and then especially going into the next year, stop playing 2K. So they pay it so they can grow, basically. The Concordian timeline isn't just about live service. It's about the anti-woke crowd hoping the game dies due to a pronoun. Well, when I talk about the Concordian timeline, I'm just talking about live service. I don't know about all that other shit, bro. I don't fuck with none of that other goofy shit. Yeah, it's the gold rush, pretty much. What if PS5 players are not able to play with PS6 players? I doubt that would happen. It's crossplay between 4 and the 5 right now, depending on certain games. Shit, it's hella games coming out. 150 for one game is something I can't do. That's like 3 games for me. You got to keep in mind, if you watch this stream, it means you play lots of different games. The person who only plays 2K is the person on Twitter saying gaming is dead. And when GTA 6 come out, it's going to shut everything down because their brain, their world is much smaller. I always say people who are ball and gun gamers are digital block huggers. If you know what I'm talking about in real life, what a block hugger is, bruh. They are digital block huggers. What up, Dooms? So you're saying that I can play with my homie on the PS6 when I'm on the PS4? Banned. I deadass said, oh God, a GTA reply. Yeah, I saw 2K and GTA are collabing. I don't know what kind of evil shit they up to, but it'll be interesting. If I pay $150 for a game, it better come with an expansion. They paying $150 for early access. I refused. Early access and enough VC to get your player to a 72 overall. If you don't get the fuck out my face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more wigs for Ronnie. And then last but not least, in desperation news, Modern Warfare 4's beta will be playable on the Switch too. That's right. Modern Warfare 4 is coming to the Switch. I really don't give a fuck about this beta. I just want to remind everybody that Call of Duty is coming back to Nintendo platforms, which means they are desperate. And also, I'm petty. I can't wait to see what Modern Warfare 4 looks like on the Switch too. That shit gonna be blurry as hell. That Switch 2 gonna explode. Who getting on? Hey, who got a Switch 2? Who getting it? Anybody getting it? They said the Switch 2 version is pretty good. I mean, so you buying it? You can tell they're desperate by the way they're tweeting. Oh yeah, they're giving codes out like candy too. I'm getting a code. That's how you know they desperate. Apparently it plays really well and stable. Oh shit, let me find out. I'll try it out on my Switch too. Yeah, I mean the beta is free, so why not check it out? That's all I got for y'all. I don't got nothing else. I would hop on Plague's Tale, but it's kind of late, man. I haven't eaten dinner, so I think I'm gonna